Hey guys, this is David from I am Vanguard here with another Buddyfight deck profile. I guess the main card or the deck name should be Jackknife, but I mean honestly it's just a Dragon World deck that contains a little Jackknife utility. Uh, Main card to be honest is the impact cards, which I mean that's how Dragon World works nowadays. But I'll kind of introduce the lineups little by little. I guess this is a version 1 of it because I did not see more Jack utilities at the moment. But I mean, I think this is pretty decent how it is right now. So, as my buddy, it's gonna be Thousand Rapier Dragon. The reason why I put Thousand Rapier is because it's a vanilla that I'm gonna use 4 of, so might as well put him as a buddy. So Thousand Rapier Dragon, I'm gonna run 4 of it because it is my buddy. Run 3 Slash Knife Dragons. I could probably run up to 4, but I mean they only came up with 3 in the trial deck. But 3 is actually a good number. This guy's really good because you can actually give an extra damage even if the opponent has a card on the center. So it kind of does a sneak attack like a direct attack. And then I run 2 Double Sword Dragons. It is a 5k attacker, and to be honest, the extra crit is just an extra bonus for Thousand Rapier, but this card has an extra defense, which, I mean, it's a 5k attacker, so that's fine how it is. So, 2 Double Sword Dragons. I run 2 Spike Shoulder Dragons. I did run 4 before, but now I have to play a little defensively with this deck because of the matchups I've been having, like Magic World. So, I run 2 Spike Shoulder Dragons, so first turn if I have them, I'll call him out and attack the opponent for 3, which most likely he's going to guard, but that's fine. I run 2 defensive cards, the Bronze Shield Dragon. They are 6k defense and 1 attack and 2k attacker, so it's basically for defense only, but I mean I put him on the center, which is fine, and I run 1 Bloody Card Dragon. It's a promo card I recently pulled from our tournament that we had. It's a nice card. It's pay 1 gauge, and choose a card in your gauge and put it to your hand. So there's a lot of possibilities with this card. I tried it out. I mean, there were situations, it gave me an extra card, and there were situations where the extra card really helped, and I had too much gauge, so I mean, I think the gauge didn't matter at that point. And then, since I see the impacts, I'll introduce the impacts. I run 4. I run 2 Draconic Punishers and 2 Gargantuan Punishers. I'm still in the phase of testing out which one's better. There were situations where Draconic Punisher was better because I had stuff in the center and I needed to guard myself, and then the opponent was at 4. So there were situations where Draconic Punisher helped, but most likely Gargantuan Punisher is probably the best choice at the moment, but I do run only 2 Gargantuan Punishers. The reason being is, as you see, I only do run like 7 2s if you see here. I mean, these guys are just utility cards, which, I mean, I think I should kind of put up more ratios of the 2s I'm running, but I do like the 1s better because I can play defensive and rush the opponent. So, speaking of 2s, I do run 3 Pile Bunker Dragons, which I probably might change the build a little bit, and then I do run 3 Jackknife Dragons because it is my main, and then 2 Thunderstorms as a utility, and then 1 Aggressor. I do not run the Dispersal because I do have Pile Bunkers, which are pretty good, and the thing is with Jacks, I kind of had trouble using these guys because if I don't get to do the original Jacks, I can't call the utility Jacks, which, I mean, I had situations where that really like messed me up a lot. So I think I'm gonna try this build for now. I think I still do like the other 2 types better. I mean, Jackknife is good, but like there were situations where I couldn't use the other utility ones, so I do run a little less. So I do run 10 total of size 2s, and I think about 14 size 1s, so it's a pretty good ratio. And then I run 4 Steelfist Dragon Knuckle because it's one of the best equipped cards that you can put. It adds a gauge, so it's really good. And Jack is always gauge hungry. And then I do run 2 green Dragon Shields and 4 blue Dragon Shields. If you know, blue dragon shields are actually the best option. They give you gauge and they negate the attack. Green dragon shield's pretty good, but only do run 2. Probably might put it in the side and try to make an OTK deck lighter. And I run 4 Draco energies because Draco energy has counterattacks, and I mean I can raise the attack of the pile bunker and do piercing damage. So 4 Draco energies. I run 2 Dragonic charges because Jack is always gauge hungry. I do run 2 Dragonic Grimoires because my hand situation where I need hands, and this actually really helps. And I run 2 Jackknife Bravehearts. It search out for my regular Jackknife so I can call my other Jackknives. And then I do run 2 Day of the Dragons because of a lot of decks that swarm, and it helps a lot where in the situations. And then I do run 1 Dragonic Crush just in case I do meet Danger World as a matchup first game. And then I do run Green Dragon Knights Song of the Ancient Lands, which this card is a promo card that comes into the trial deck. It's a very nice promo. If you take a good look, it has the ability of pay 1 gauge. It's a set card. When an Armor Dragon is called on the field, you gain 1 life. This card actually helped me survive a lot of matchups because there were situations where I was at 4. I use my Grimoire and I just call a bunch of things. I'm back at 8. And then opponent kicks me like I'm still at 2. I call another few things like I do Jack, 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 and then Aggressive Jack, and then I get like 3 lives back again, and then I call another 1, which gave me like 4 lives again. So this card actually helped me a lot. I do want to raise it up to 2 if possible in the main deck, but for now I can bear with this build. The deck's actually pretty, how should I say it? It's good, but like, of course, it is a little gauge heavy deck, so Magic World has been a bad matchup for this deck. But otherwise, I mean, I did pretty good with this deck so far in my local tournaments that we had once or twice. So yeah, if you have any comments or any advice for me, since I just started on this game as well, you're welcome to comment, rate, subscribe down below. And of course, I do think of siding cards, but like that's not until I do actually get into actual tournaments and stuff. And I mean, to be honest, I think the main deck is the main key of the deck. So if you're interested in sides, we can probably discuss. I can probably make a video about side cards and discussion and stuff. But yeah, if you're interested, always make sure you help me get new ideas. Comment down below. And that's pretty much it. Jackknife's pretty good how it is. It's the best utility card. So yeah, like always, image the victory. I am Vanguard. Ciao.